Toshiko Akiyoshi. And it's ridiculous. Just to give you a little bit of history about her, that particular song was actually, it received her first Grammy nomination as a big band. And ironically enough, speaking about nominations, she's received 14 Grammy nominations. She still is active pianist at 90 years of age. Isn't that amazing? She's still writing and arranging, and she was the first woman to receive Best Arranger and Composer for Downbeat's Readers Poll back in the 40s or 50s. In addition to that, she was noted to be discovered by Oscar Peterson. He was on a tour in Japan, and he heard her playing, and he was like, uh-huh. And at that point, he had pitched her to his record company, and she ended up recording an album with his rhythm section. How selfless is that? But that's what this music is about. In addition, and this hits home because we're all products of Berkeley or this community. In 1952, she reached out to Lawrence Burke and had written him and said she wanted to study school here at Berkeley College of Music. I wasn't sure, Berkeley School of Music, well, Berkeley. And after a year of going back and forth with Japanese department state officials, they granted him the permission to allow her to come here. So she was actually the first Japanese student to be here at Berkeley College of Music. And on top of that, Lawrence Burke, he actually sent her a flight. He was like, you can come, and I got you. And he sent her a flight, a plane ticket to get here. And so I thought that that's really amazing, just being an extension of this community, and the foundation and the roots of this community is based into the selflessness and compassion of giving and receiving. She also received a Cole Ride Scholarship, and then lastly, and certainly not least, in 1956, a little bit later, I think it was 1958, 59, she ended up marrying Lou Tabakin, and they started a band, which is probably one of her most notable bands, called the Toshiko Akiyoshi Jazz Orchestra. And for 7-year stint, they were playing at Birdland, and it wasn't until about 2003 that she disbanded the band because she actually wanted to get back to writing, or she actually wanted to get back to playing and not as much writing and arranging. And so shortly after that, she did continue and recorded a solo piano album. So once again, put your hands together for Miss Toshiko Akiyoshi. Now, we're going to continue speaking about women and empowerment of women, of all these amazing women that you're listening to this evening, and all of the composers that we're delving into. I wrote this next composition in celebration of women, of who I call our queens. And in all of our communities, our grandmothers, our mothers, and that intuition that we have when it's the woman's intuition was like, I don't know about, and then you're like, oh yeah, I knew it. I knew it. That's what this song is about. It's that little inkling that's like, and then it comes to fruition. You're like, that's it. So this is Queen Intuition.
Oh,